Will the DWP yield product differ from XLS66? Risk associated with each, estimate to when each goes live. The amendments aren't moving forward very aggressively. At this point, 65 and 66 have like 7 and 8 votes by the validators. I think that they're waiting on something else. I think they're going to have to upgrade the network one more time before they're going to be able to move forward with those amendments. I do think that those are likely going to happen here in Q2. I think that they're going to progress forward. AMMs, there's impermanent loss on the AMMs. Liquidity pools, I think it's going to depend on who manages the liquidity pool. I think that they are going to be securities offerings here in the U.S. I think they're going to need a broker and probably an arbiter that manage the pool. And you're going to have somebody that underwrites the risk and allocates the capital and does the same thing with the lending protocol. I think that you're also going to have a broker and an arbiter on the lending protocol. So if you're participating in a lending pool, they'll have that liquidity and they'll be able to push that out and deploy it in different strategies, and it'll kind of work like an SPV. Pretty confident. And then on the borrow lend feature, if they implement the vaults, they just implemented the zero knowledge proofs the other day on the XRPL, which is super exciting for financial institutions. So things are moving forward on the DeFi side. Our product will differ from that. It will be more of a traditional wrapper. All the things that we're doing are traditional wrappers around XRP. So we worked with RDC last year and we created the ADR, or the American Depository Receipt, to be able to issue a QSIP number against your XRP held at Anchorage, so we can reflect that value with a Fidelity or a Schwab and be able to get a line of margin against it. The LTV on that's not going to be great when we first get it going, but it will be another way that you can deploy the asset to be able to generate returns in the traditional stock market or with laddered treasuries or some other way. There's a couple other things on the vault infrastructure that we're looking to put together in the near future to be able to create an SMA product out of Anchorage. It will definitely be different than the DeFi.